So this is my overview of Pan's new Kurgo Tru-Fit harness. I got it because somebody had asked me about this harness, which they like the look of it when they saw it on Pan, and it's not perfect. First of all, this is not adjustable. So when I got it on Pan, when he was 8 months, he was still pretty much a kitten, and it was fairly big on him, and it took to one point on a hike where he actually got out of it and got up into a tree that I realized, no, I need a new harness. You've seen that I got the Rough Wear Webmaster harness, but that one is very bulky and heavy for Pan, so he gets very tired in it, and it also limits his mobility, climbing up trees, jumping from rock to rock. So that didn't turn out to be the best harness for him, even though, I mean, he was not getting out of that harness because of the 3 different straps, and it was very adjustable, but it just wasn't meant for a cat. It was meant for more of a beefier dog. But this is nice and light. It's a great harness. This part right here is very short, so he's not getting out of it except when it slips out from the neck because it's so loose. What I did was I sewed it down on this portion to make the neck hole smaller, and that worked fairly well. And then eventually he got a little bit bigger. I mean, when I got this harness, he was probably about 8 pounds, and he's 11 now, almost 12, so he can fit into it, but it has loosened up a little bit, and maybe if it was cotton, it would shrink every time I washed it, but since it's synthetic, it's not shrinking. So I've been looking for a harness that is this shape because I really like the shape and where it puts the pressure and everything like that, but has an adjustable neck. And I also don't like the 1 point of adjustability right here on the waist, on the girth. And this portion actually sits on his side right underneath his arm and can irritate him, or it digs into him. I get hair caught in there, and that wasn't good. I would like to have the clamps moved up to maybe just on the side of this strap right here, and I was looking for some. I saw one that had the neck adjustable, but then again it was for a dog. I like these, the thickness of this strap, because it's so thin and small, but some of the ones that I was looking at that had an adjustable neck, everything was just substantially larger, and I saw it on little Yorkies, which are smaller than Pan and can be just as big as Pan. It just looked very big on them, so I didn't go for that one. I recently saw this one at a store, REI, and I started to look at it, and it's actually meant for traveling. So there's another strap that hooks on to this D-ring, and it has a strap, and I don't have it with me right now, and then you can put the seatbelt in there and it locks up so he can't move around. But I do like that it is pretty light still. I mean, it's obviously heavier than this one because the straps are bigger, thicker. This portion right here is a little bit thicker, but overall it lets him breathe a little bit better, both in the neck, and it actually allows for a little bit more movement while still being secure. It has this, the neck can actually be adjusted from right to left. This sternum, I don't know if you can see, there's an actual snap that you can move from this down to here if you have a longer dog or cat. At this point, it does seem a little bit more comfortable on him right here, but like I said, I like how it has a high point on this one so that it's harder for him to get out of, and so that I think is great to leave it right here so there's not a lot of room for him to get out of. These can get a little loose, so what I did is I made these little straps myself to keep it so that it's a little bit neater and closer to his body, not just nice and loose. And then I do like this adjustable D-ring, both for when we're traveling and just when we're hiking and everything. I like to let them explore, so this gives them a little bit more range of movement. I like that you can adjust each side of this strap, and actually it makes removing the harness very, very simple, because now I can just pull it out. Instead, I would have to get this thing over his neck and then hold him there, slip it through the loop, and snap it on the side underneath his armpit, and that was just a pain. Whereas this one, I slip it on over and pull it up through the sides and snap it on just like that. Really like that. Like I said, it's very adjustable, and it does go down only to, this is almost the smallest it gets. These buckles is probably one of the things that I don't like the most about it, because they're very strong, which is good if it was in a car accident and everything, but they are bulky, especially for a cat. The straps are thick, but like I said, the thicker the strap, the more spread out the force is going to be when we're hiking and he wants to jump or anything like that. So I don't mind that thickness, where it's still light and he can still move in it. It has a chest plate. I really like that. It fits him well. I was afraid that it wouldn't, because most of these harnesses are made for dogs, and cats and dogs just don't have the same body type. He has a very pronounced chest, but he is very lengthy at the same point. But I mean, I really, really like the construction, and it's very, he can move in it very, very well. Let me show you it on.